Yo, welcome back, my demons, man. Today we're gonna go over some tips that may help you in the 1 through 8, but also the 8 through 16. Now, if you guys are 1 through 8ing and trying to learn that, this is perfect for you. And if you're trying to go deeper than that, we'll have that too. But if you're not interested, watch until 1 through 8, and then a different section will be the deeper delves. So off rip, what we're gonna want, if you can't afford a twisted bow, if you can't afford the treads, scorch bow, put your best boot, d'hide, whatever it is, amethyst arrows, downgrade everything, do what you want. Now, when we rock the Noxious Halley, this is the melee punish. I would go Crystal Halberd if you guys are able to. The only thing, if you're going through 1 through 8, this will put more or less acid on the ground than the Noxious. Oh wait, no, I'm tripping. The Crystal will put more acid on the ground. The Noxious, it hits less. I don't think it double hits or whatever. Now, our Demon Bane weapon for melee is a Dark Light. Eye of Ayak, you can use Slayer Staff, you can use Purging Staff. Ancient God Sword, you do not have to bring this. I think it's very nice if you're going past 8. If you're going before 8, you do not need this. You'll save a lot of supplies if you can afford this though. This is a must if you're a main, if you're an iron, no biggie. And then Scourge Bow, if it's your main weapon, you just won't bring this. I prefer to bring 4 yellows, and then I'll bring like, what is this? It'll look like this. So that's 5 reds, 1 Sandfew, and an extended anti. I'll bring the TP, you can bring the pendant there, and then I just got a pre-pot, and that's that. Now what I like to do is pre-pot like a stand, like a prayer regen, stuff like that. And then I'll just bring this, and then we'll be looking like this. Now I'll have the tiles in the description. I'll have, feel free to comment if you guys have any questions. I'd love to answer that. We also have a Discord that there's a lot of friendly guys in there, a lot of helpful people. So please do come in and say what's up. Building a beautiful community out here. My demons. Nothing satanic, so no harm, no foul. Strictly RuneScape. All right, so on wave 1, we're just gonna get 2 tiles away from Doom, straight slam him down. When he's protected mage in range, melee punish, step back, attack. Now when we're focusing the steps, you want to do all that you can to attack Doom. So if it's a slow orb, slow projectile, you'll step back, clear, attack him, and then protect. You have so much time. I see a lot of people, they protect first, and then they miss so many damage ticks. I'll demonstrate one. So people will go like this, look. They'll step to a clear tile, protect mage, and then attack. Obviously some will be faster than others. The best way you can do it is step back, attack, protect. And that'll go for a lot of these waves, You're always wanting to attack. You never want to be missing just time, And that may come with time. That may come with experience, and that's perfectly fine. If I point it out and it's not something you're interested in, I'm just pointing out what helps me, right? And if it can help you guys, if it can build a foundation, if you guys build off of it, if you guys copy it bar for bar, you guys are fully in control of that. I'm always pleased to hear that, I've helped someone push a couple waves deeper. They've taken some tips that are useful to them, and that's all I love to hear, bro. That's why we do this. So we're not here to tell you what to do. We're just here to, maybe help you out. So that was wave 1. Wave 2, basically same thing. What are we gonna do here? We're gonna step back to a clear tile, attack, protect. It was green, so we know what to protect first. We're gonna melee punish, wait for it to pop in the air, and then bam, we know it's blue. Now, if you guys are curious why they're shooting Leviathan projectiles, it is a plugin called Projectile Override. And then I set it to Leviathan. That's why it's the Leviathan projectiles. Alright, that's wave 2. Nothing crazy. Now I think they're gonna... Wave 3 I think brings in the shield phase if I'm not mistaken. So again, clear tile will attack. We know what to protect because we saw the color. And I see a lot of people let these larvas in. If you're letting them in, start forming a habit where you kill them early. The song of choice tonight is indeed 100 gex. That's what we've been having on, you know, 1000 gex album. It's been my vibe. Is it a throwback? Of course. Is it COVID times? Throwback? Yes. We just enjoy them. Comment down below what y'all are listening to as you doom. I like some chaotic-ish. I like some calm-ish. It's whatever I'm really feeling. Volatile Earth, you're gonna start with the one you're gonna finish on, and then you're gonna finish, aka hit second, the one you're gonna start with. It's a little confusing, but it becomes more second nature as you do it. So if you guys are bringing the Ancient God Sword, the prime time to use it is actually on the shield phase. Exhibit A. So we're gonna attack him, spec him. When we attack him, we're resetting the yellow meter so we don't get nuked to 84, right? Or 99 in some cases. So again, we reset it, and then bam. We get all the heals we wanted, we're max health, and we saved every piece of supplies that we would have used to heal up. Now, if you ever miss what to protect, normally, or not normally, what it is when you see 2 of one color, the one that has 2 will hit you first. So in this case, it's going to be mage, range, mage, because there was 2 mage, 1 range. So if you guys ever panic like, yo, I didn't see it, that's how to tell. Like this one, it's going to be 2 green, 1 blue. Green's going to hit you first, and then the blue. And then that 4th one will be, it could be anything. You protect that one last. And if you're unable to see like what's hitting you, audio is a huge part of this boss. Normally I just go off of what I hear. So if I hit like this right here, you're gonna be moving. You're gonna protect that first one, and then just go off of audio. But we made it out alive, so all good. So the acid's in a bad spot, but the acid does clear from here on wave 6, so we're all good. Like right there, that was all audio. I didn't even look at what was hitting me. I just knew the first one. And then the glorious, we're gonna be at 99 off that. It heals 25. I believe if you kill Doom with it, you don't get the heal. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we do no damage on the shield phase as well. I don't know if you have to deal damage or what, because I've only ever used it here actually. So card phase, we're just gonna want to put them in the middle of the room. So it's either dead center middle or the middles of the walls. So right here, he's in the middle of a wall over there. He's in the middle of a wall here. Why we do this is because the volatile earth will now be in a straight line or semi-straight. So like right here, we got a straight line. We started it kind of early, it's going to come to us, and it's actually going to clear a little acid as well. That's useful for the later waves. Whatever's in the middle of the shield will actually clear. So this is all calm. We got through the tough part of basically the fight. That volatile earth gives a lot of people problems, and I understand why it's tough. So here we're going to send him to the corner, just cuz, and then we're just going to send him right back to the middle. Well, that was an accident, but we slayed him, so it's all good. So right here, I think we're doing really well. Now these tiles are in the description. Um, my favorite thing to do, I'll just go to this B tile over here. You don't want to attack anywhere else because the acid may get kicked to this area, and you do not want that. So stand on the B tile. And we're going to manipulate Doom a little bit here. So we're going to just step to the side here to a clear tile, attack, protect. What we can do, we can just set this up, it doesn't matter. Alright, so here we got the shield phase. If you guys are weak, this is the time to heal. This is the time the Ancient God Sword. Get your breath together and get ready to go. So he's gonna dash directly into this B tile, and you cannot take damage once he's inside that rock, right? So let's break it out. So he's gonna dash in this. You're gonna see his thing in there. We're safe. Go to this flame tile right here. So he's gonna slam, do no damage. Standing on this tile, he's gonna dash directly under his feet, and then you're just gonna go right here. And then here, we're gonna put him into that B tile. You can take damage. You have to get safe now. He's not in the middle or anything, but that's just an easy way to handle him, given the situation, right? That could have been handled a little better. Alright. So we're gonna do that same thing. Be aware on wave 7 plus. We're gonna have to protect a bit faster now. Meaning probably here, but also when he does the slow orb, we're gonna have to protect really like kind of fast. You wait for it to explode in the air before protecting always, because doing that you set the stone here. If you go too early, the stone will not be on that B tile, and you're kind of, you know, kind of screwed, not gonna lie. So we just click a clear tile, protect quick, and we protected a little too quick there, but what do we have? Ancient God Sword. Let's look at us max. Good little thing to build is you attack, and then you attack a larva, you attack the boss, attack a larva, repeat. So again here, we have it fully set, so we're gonna do this, but this time, we're gonna stay here. You see a little thing kick up, I'm gonna tell you when. Right there, you see that little dust? That's how you know you set him. And then we're just gonna send him over here. And then bam. Solved. So there's different ways you can solve Doom using this, right? You can send him back to the middle, you can send him here. It's completely up to you. We got enough volatile earth, and we're just gonna keep that straight line if we didn't slay him out so quick. So 8, this is where things are gonna be a little different. We're gonna go to the B tile now, from now on. When he throws the slow orb, there's two of them. So the one that's been exploding in the air and then we move is now two. So you don't protect until the second one explodes. So being on the B and B1 tile, when the first one explodes, you start moving, and by the time your true tile enters B1, the second one will explode. So you just have to make sure your true tile gets in here, then click anywhere. Protect. Now let's see it. So we go to this B tile, and I'll explain it as I'm doing it as well, because without seeing it, it's tough. Understand. So here's melee punish. It explodes. True tile enters B1. We melee punish him and then protect. That's all that was. It took no damage. It took maybe some acid damage. Now you want to stand on the B tile here. It explodes. Bam. Now find a shadow to step into afterwards. If you're able to finish into a shadow, that's best case scenario because that's something that can damage you, but something that's already a shadow cannot form another shadow on it, if that makes sense. So when you're shadow stepping, that's how you take no damage. The boulder won't fall on you, nothing like that. You're just basically stepping into the shadow to avoid damage. So here we're going to take a little heal damage. Not the end of the world. We're fine. Now, same dash method, but we're actually going to stand here now. He's going to he's going to dash into the B tile, but now we won't take any damage. We can be directly on his chest. Standing in these 5 tiles here, we're going to send him to the middle. And if you stand on the purple tile, we'll send him to the middle of the thing over here. So there we took a little damage. It is what it is. We'll just get that back with the Ancient God Sword. Or you can heal up if you don't want to risk it. I'll risk it, but we really don't have to. You know what? Take back everything I said right there in that 2 seconds. Alright. So here, we're going to be doing that same thing. Now this time, get in that true tile, step into a shadow since it's not a melee punish. The only reason we meleeed him was because we had a melee punish. So that could have just like slayed us out. We're good though. Cannot panic. We know it's green. Look at this. Anything can happen at the Doom. We almost choked, but we made it out. Wow. That was unbelievable. Okay. Okay, so we want to be in this vicinity over here to make sure to get our boy in the B tile. That's our ideal start. And again, he's going to dash into the B. As long as we're over here, we're good. We're going to send him to the middle. And then we're just going to take cover over here. You cannot take damage. You can be anywhere right there. So we dash him into the middle, hide here. The wave is solved. We got it. There's not much solving to do. This is not like Coliseum or something. Good job though, guys. Let's go. Alright. So now, same old, same old. We repeat this literally the whole time. If it's melee punish, you know what to do. And if it's regular, you know what to do. So here, it's regular. We move on the first one. True tile enters B1. Then we click away into a shadow. Focusing just on the true tile there. Here, we be on the B tile. It explodes. Bang. Step into a shadow afterwards. Should take little to no damage. We're gonna take that that grub damage, unfortunately, but we made it through the hard part. We'll just make that health back, you know? That's how we gotta look at it. Okay, so we're gonna go in the vicinity. Get him in that B tile. Take cover, and we gotta set again. This is how 95% of your things should be looking. And I'll show you where he goes on the purple tile here. So he's gonna go dead center middle. We're gonna just basically take cover. And as you can see, when volatile earth was gonna spawn, it might spawn anyway. Nope. It'll be a straight line, easy. So you have two different ways to attack it. You probably have more even, but that's just how we're gonna be attacking it. These tiles are very good. I also have different videos that'll be in the description with different tiles right here. True tile enters B1, protect. We don't have to instantly attack on this one. Our life is more important there. If you guys are able to, go for it. So here we're gonna step next to a shadow. Step into the shadow, protect. Ooh, just messed up insane right there, but anything can happen. So we're gonna get 50 health back here. That ancient god sword just makes the mistakes go away. Gotta love it. Alright, here we go. Same old, same old. If you guys wanted to, you could also do this. Do that same thing we were doing on wave 6 and 7. He's gonna slam, he's gonna break this, and then he's just gonna go to B. Can't do damage to you, so you're safe here. You can also do it this way. These are just many different ways you can go about it. The volatile earth aren't as clean on these. It's a little bit shorter, but as you can see, like one's over here, one's over there, you know. That's the one downside about it, but it's very usable. Alright. So before you know it, you're on wave 12 with this method. Melee punish, so here we go. It explodes, enter B1, attack him, protect. I'm not looking at what's hitting me there, I'm going off of audio. Okay, we got him in that shield phase already, good. We're gonna get some health back. And we're fully in control of Doom right now. So we don't always have to set up the beat tile. It destroys like the rocks around here. But you gotta do what you gotta do. So here. We're actually gonna send him over here now because we gotta go over here. Make sure we're protecting what's coming at us and should be safe here. Yep. Got our wow, that was close. I mean, I'm protecting incredible reflexes, bro. Like everything just went out the window there, but we didn't take that much damage. Sometimes it'll look like that. It's not all gonna be perfect all the time. Here. True tile enters B1, then we step into a shadow protect. We'll just go to B because it'll save a lot of boulders if we can do it. But we're not going to stop damaging. Okay. Perfect time to heal up. Make sure you turn off your prayer during shield phase as well. You can like chip through them or whatever, but it's really not worth it. Or do more damage or whatever, regular damage. You're going to be using the larva for this, so. So we're going to send them to the middle on this tile though, the edge tile. just because I'm not loving how the acid is looking currently. But we're still perfectly fine. Same old, same old. Again, true tile. It explodes the first one. True tile enters B1. Then we can click to a shadow. Took 0 damage. Click next to a shadow. Into the shadow, protect. So here we're gonna click next to the shadow, into the shadow, protect. And we want to stop that major. When attacking these grubs, wow, this is a special one. Alright, let's see how we do. We may take a little damage here, but that's the name of the doom. Kept that straight line, no pressure whatsoever. We're gonna step next to a shadow. Into the shadow. This is actually not ideal. Alright, we're good. A lot of adjustments were made, but we made it happen. Okay. That's kind of wild, actually. I still get surprise waves from this guy. So we're gonna bolt once we get him there. Go now. Okay. So this is actually like perfect. We're just gonna do this. Just straight line. Clear those tiles away. There we go. Okay, melee punish. True tile answers B1. And then you just go slay him out. Again. We go on that first one, explodes, and then enter a shadow. Then all that damage we just took, we Ancient God sorted away. And the larva takes like I think it's 0 ticks to attack, so you can always attack these. Don't wait for anything when it comes to that. Okay. Same old, same old. We'll drag him in here. Have volatile earth going. Step next to a shadow into a shadow. Start that bad boy, and you might have to walk into it if needed. Alrighty. So this is the beloved wave 16. Let's go, savages. We made it. Okay, melee punish. We know what to do. First one goes. We move. True talent enters B1, then protect. The timing is perfect always. Very consistent. Just make sure you guys mix that click in to attack the boss, or else you will get nuked at 99. So here, first one goes. Attack him. Click away, then protect. Perfect time to heal up on the shield phases. Just make sure we're resetting that yellow meter. If you don't, you will take a 99. Just pray you're overhealed when that happens. Mm. Yep. So right there, as you can see, we're nowhere near it, but he still ended up in there. It's pretty generous, the pathing on that. Okay, so we're actually going to be on this end one here, and then we'll just hide over here. Okay. So we're going to start over there, go from left to right on this one. Right there is pure audio. No visuals right there. You gotta know what the first one is to protect, and then that'll be your bread and butter. So these are getting kind of mixy, honestly. Let's use a yellow sip for a change. So in this scenario, we can only do one more. So I would bring 2 more red if you're gonna go deep. This was kind of set for a hybrid 1 through 8 to 8 plus. I would bring 3 yellows instead, and then just 1 less angler in exchange for like 2 more reds, whether that be a sand fuel or a super restore. But yeah, let's keep it pushing. We have enough prayer for like literally 1 more max. Can maybe stretch it without the rig, but nah, no need. Here we go. So nothing outrageous here, same old. We're fully healed up, so we're in a good spot. Alright. So I'm not worried whatsoever in this situation. We have this one basically in the bag unless we choke. Given the rock formation over here, we're gonna send him to the middle here. And then we're good here. Keep that straight line-ish. We're gonna go this one. Oh. And that's that, boys. That's 1 through 17 right there. Decent loot. If we had more prayer, obviously we would go deeper, but we just ran out of prayer. So yeah, I would think if we're gonna go deeper, 2 more reds, potentially 3, potentially more. It's up to you. These yellows were really not needed if you have an ancient. If you don't have an ancient, bring the 4. You don't want to run out of heals, right? But yeah, y'all. That's been Doom 1 through 16, technically 17, and that 1 through 8. A very fun boss. I mean, you make straight bank. So we made 1.36 bill, but you're not counting. These were going for 70 mil, and I have 9 of them. These were going for 240 mil. They're 190, and these were going for like 70-ish mil, 55 mil now. So it definitely fluctuated, but I was peak grinding this when it was up. Obviously, it was way more up when it first came out, but I was talking this was like 2 months ago. Some say the Savages had an effect on the market.